Hey everyone, FB here to bring you a cast of the ESL Competition Premiership 15 group stage match between Team Dignitas and Planetkey-Dynamics. This is the last playday of the Premier League where the top 4 teams will qualify to the playoffs, with first place in the group going directly to the grand final. Last week the results were as following. M&M Gaming took an important win against 80 Gaming and received 3 points. Team Dignitas secured first place in the group by winning against ESL CPS with a 5-1 score. And lastly, Planetkey-Dynamics had no trouble winning against BX3 with a score of 6-0. With those results, as mentioned already, Team Dignitas have now qualified directly to the grand final by having collected 15 points and not losing a single match. Planetkey-Dynamics will take second place at 11 points and ESL CPS will take third place at 9 points. And in fact, we already know all the 4 teams that have qualified to the playoffs, since M&M Gaming will finish at 4th place with 6 points, having won 1 more match than 80 Gaming, who have played all their matches. Also against all authority, and last season's finalist BX3 will not qualify. As for the format, for those who don't know, the matches are played in 4 sub-matches: 1 vs 1, 2 vs 2, 3 vs 3 and 5 vs 5. 1 vs 1 and 2 vs 2 are worth 1 point each, while the 3 vs 3 and 5 vs 5 vs 5 are worth 2 points each. Every sub-match is played to 7 except the 2 vs 2, which is played to 5. And also tennis mode is in effect for the 3 vs 3 and 5 vs 5 sub-matches. That means that if the score is 6-6, the team need to win with 2 points. And I believe we will start momentarily. The teams are doing a couple of warm-ups. The 1 vs 1 will be played first, I think. And the map will be Le Risque by Tona and Sirs. The world record here is 101.828 by Tween. And yes, we did see also back to business in that group. They sadly forfeited a couple of rounds into the group stage. They actually did pretty well, so it wasn't like they were at last place when they forfeited. But they didn't have the motivation to continue, unfortunately, so they got put to last place by default. Also, I was told before the match started that Team Dignitas will be missing a couple of key players. I can imagine one of them being called Junior, so I guess he won't be playing. But they still got a pretty good team, of course. Spam, Pack and Nugget are right now on the server. And I think Insane was on the server as well before the match started, so still a very strong team, of course. And this could very likely be the grand final as well. Planetkey-Dynamics will be put into the semi-finals and will play against the winner of ESL CPS and M&M Gaming. So yeah, it could definitely be the grand final. 2 more warm-ups is written in the chat. That gives me a bit of time to look at the Deddy. We see that Renew got the fastest time from these 2 teams. Top 3 with 101.98. Poker is at top 4.99. Mesco is at top 6, 102.06. Pack is at top 10, 102.13. And also Swoopy for Planetkey-Dynamics is in the Deddy, 102.23. So not a lot of Team Dignitas players on in this top 30, but they don't have to, you know, rush at training these tracks, since they will go directly to the grand final, so they can study first the quarterfinal and then also the semi-final. So I'm sure they are going to be very prepared once the grand final starts. But that's going to be in I guess 3 weeks from now, so or maybe 2. Alright, looks like Pack will be playing the 1 vs 1 for Team Dignitas. Not really a surprise if you base it on the Deddy. And then it's gonna be either Renew or Mesco driving for Planetkey-Dynamics. But yeah, this match is completely meaningless. I mean, we already know that Team Dignitas will take first place and Planetkey-Dynamics will take second. But it's still the most interesting match on paper, I think, because, you know, we already know 3rd and 4th place as well, so those matches aren't any... they aren't important either, so thought I'd cast this one just to see what could be the grand final. Yeah, EC Sports versus M&M Gaming will be the quarterfinal, played next week, I think, unless there's a break. I also see that Slash joins the server. He's gonna cast the match in French. I think he's on Twitch. Just check by clicking the Trackmania 2 Stadium link above my stream. But that's gonna be the end of the warm-ups, and we are starting this final group stage match. Team Dignitas, first place in the group, will take on Planetkey-Dynamics, who are at 2nd place in the group. And it looks like Renew will be playing the 1 versus 1 for Planetkey-Dynamics. Yeah, both teams lining up good players here for the first sub-match. Renew with the top 3 Deddy and Pack with the top 10. And we are live into the first round. Following Renew, who can take an early lead ahead of Pack. Pack exiting the turn with good speed, but not able to keep that speed over the transition. Renew now in the lead with 500s. Pack not far behind though, can definitely come back from this. Up on the platform, Renew with a good line, keeping that 500 of a second lead. Here's Pack trying to come back, now down with 1900s. Oh, and a good turn there from Pack, goes for a wide line, should have more speed than Renew. We should be close to the end now. Pack will have to get a good finish though if he wants to pass Renew. I actually haven't seen this track, so I have no idea where the finish line is. Here it is, and Renew will stay in front, 102.35, 1100s ahead of Pack. But that was a good round though, so started off. Good times from both players. Alright, it looks like M&M Gaming versus Against All Authority got cancelled. Against All Authority forfeited. So yeah, good call by me for sure. As we are live into the second round, this time it's Pack who takes the lead in the start, but Renew fights back and isn't far behind. In fact, only with 300s. Pack with a good... Oh! I was going to say he had a nice couple of rounds, nice couple of turns, but then ends up crashing and will be behind with maybe 2 seconds or so. That's gonna give Renew an easy point and a 2-point lead. And that's always nice! Renew stumbling a lot here in the end, but avoided the disaster at least and took the win. 0-2 now. Had Renew crashed a bit more, like if he had hit the wall maybe, it could have been a round for Pack, but Renew able to recover from that mistake and will take the point. Live into the third round, and Pack going a bit too close to the edge. Ends up getting the slowdown, and Renew now should take an 3-point lead. Once again got a comfortable lead, 2 seconds. But one crash here from Renew is all it takes for Pack to come back. However, the lead will grow, now 2.5 seconds. Pack nowhere to be seen, and we are closing in on the finish line. Renew 4400s behind the world record, keeping a decent pace. Doesn't have to take any huge risks. Avoids the border in the last corner. That's a wise decision. Sets a pretty good time though, 102.36. I think that is not too bad of a time. And now he got a 3-point lead. Pack with 2 crashes in a row. Set a good time in the first round though. Still was behind Renew. Let's see if he can do better now and maybe get on the scoreboard. It's Renew with the better start. Pack always going a bit wider before that transition. Catches up here to Renew, but still in second place, 600s. Oh, nice speed there from Renew. And he will get the lead now with 1400s. Pack gets a bump there. And that is a bad place to get a bump because a long stretch follow. Renew builds up much more speed and now in front with 5000s. On his way to take a 4-point lead. Even if Team Dignitas don't have their strongest lineup available, I think it's nice for Planetkey-Dynamics to, you know, build up some confidence by potentially winning this match. But I think we'll definitely see a stronger Team Dignitas in the grand final. Alright, Renew with the 4-point lead. Pack still looking to get that first point. Always having a bit of a slower start than his opponent. Nice turn there though, and that's gonna make him go up to first place. Let's see for how long. Good speed by Pack. Gotta avoid these bumps now. Good turn there from Renew. Lots of confidence and he can go up to first place again. Oh, okay, Pack went for a bit of a risky line. Did not pay off. Renew once again exiting with much more speed coming up to the ending. Renew with a nice finish and he will take another point. 102.29 this time versus Pack, setting a time of 0.62. And Renew very quickly going up to a 5-point lead. And it's looking pretty grim here for Pack. I think he's capable of at least getting on the scoreboard, but Renew has been looking solid. And if Pack wants to get that point, he will probably have to set a faster time than Renew, not relying on him making a mistake. Once again, Renew with the fastest start, and then Pack goes a bit too wide. That will cost him. Ow! And then he clips the wall to the left, falls off the track, and won't be able to continue. Renew goes up to map point. Still keeping a pretty good pace, 4500s behind the world record. Should be another low 102 time. No, never mind. Renew will drive backwards into the finish. Such disrespect. And now have reached the map point. 0-6 is the score. See if Renew can close it out. Oh, good start there for Pack. For once he is in the lead and then hits the ceiling of the ramp. And that will put him back to second place. 4500s behind Renew, this looks to be it. 6400s in the next checkpoint. Renew should get the point as long as he can avoid any huge faults. Can afford probably to get a bump from the border. Still comfortably ahead of Pack. who is catching up, 5900s behind now. But we'll have to rely on Renew crashing here in the end. One last turn remaining. We did see Renew crashing here in one round, but not in this round, and he will take it 102.46. And he takes it with a score of 0.6, or 0.7, of course. So Planetkey-Dynamics in the lead with 1-0. Yes, this team, Planetkey-Dynamics, is the Penta team. They joined Planetkey-Dynamics a couple of weeks ago. Also, Fun Team joined M&M Gaming. So we got 2 new organizations in the community, which is pretty nice, I think. That's positive for the scene. Alright, so we are moving on to the 2 versus 2. It's gonna be played on the same map. Looks like Saffron and Poker will be playing for Planetkey-Dynamics, and for Dignitas we got Nugget and Spam. Poker with top 4, Saffron with top 8. Neither Nugget nor Spam in the Deddy, so based on that, it should be another easy win here for Planetkey-Dynamics. We'll see if Team Dignitas maybe are a bit more trained on the 3 versus 3 and 5 versus 5 maps. Good time there from Pack in the warm-up, but needed to set that in the actual match, then he would have been able to get a point versus Renew, who actually did a very impressive performance. Like, no mistakes, basically, and then setting pretty good times in every single round. So, that was good by Renew. Already seems to be very trained on this course. Well, the thing about Dignitas is that they have already qualified to the grand final, and that final won't be played in any near time. It's going to be first a quarterfinal next week and then the semi-final the week after that. So they actually got a lot of time left to practice on these tracks, so they don't have to be super ready yet. Especially since this group stage match was meaningless. If they had lost last week against, I think it was Easy Esports, then Planetkey-Dynamics would have still had a chance to take first place in the group, and with that qualify directly to the grand final. But that was not the case, so yeah, this match is pretty much meaningless. And again, we already know 3rd and 4th place as well. It's going to be Easy Esports and M&M Gaming playing in the quarterfinal. That should be an interesting match. Like, to be honest, the level is really even in this season. Like, all the teams are capable of, if not win against each other, then at least like take sub-matches from them. And that's pretty cool. It's just a shame that Back to Business forfeited, because I think they could have qualified to the playoffs as well, had they stuck together. I'm not sure actually if they still have a team or not. Yeah, no, this is the final map pack, so these tracks will be played in the final, semi-final and quarterfinal. I think at least. I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe there are new maps. In that case, yeah, then there's no no point in Dignitas training these maps. Planetkey-Dynamics will have to train them though, because they are playing the semi-final, of course. But yeah, I don't know. Okay, so yeah, maybe there is another map pack for the final, yeah. I don't know what I think about that. I think think this should probably be the last one, because you want the teams to be as trained as possible. That will guarantee a better match, I think. So I'm not sure why they like release a new map pack so the teams only get 1 week to get good on them. I think there's a huge difference, like 1 week to 2 weeks to 3 weeks in like the quality of play. So, but anyways, I think we are live into the 2 versus 2 now. It's gonna be Spam Nugget versus Saffron and Poker. Saffron and Poker with the much better times. See if they will show that in the match as well. It's Saffron who takes the lead. Spam though with a promising start. Not far behind them up on the platform. Saffron with not as much speed. Both Poker and Spam will catch up to him. Nugget is a bit behind at 4th place. Right now this is a red point. Poker building up a lot of speed over the stretch. Spam though at 2nd place. Can still make a difference. Ooh, and that's a great turn from Spam. Goes up in the lead here, passing Poker. Right now this is a draw. Spam going a lot up on the half pipe there, and that seems to have paid off. Still in the lead, and a nice last corner as well will make it a draw. 102.54 by Spam, 0.58 by Saffron, 0.64 by Poker, and 103.07 by Nugget. As we start the 2nd round, and of course this submatch is played to 5 and not to 7. Good start by Nugget this time. Oh, Saffron gets a stumble over the transition. I think he hit the green border slightly, and that cost him a bit of time, and that's gonna cost him even more time. Clips the wall and is dead last. At the top, it's once again Spam in the lead. This time Nugget is also up there. Spam losing all his speed in that turn. Both Poker and Nugget will pass him. Poker up to 1st place. Will try to get 1st in the finish line as well to get another draw. So far he's succeeding in that. Spam now passing Nugget, who I think hit the wall, still in front of Saffron though. Looks like this will be a draw. Poker now takes it 102.62. Spam at 2nd with 0.76. Nugget 103.13. Ahead of Saffron with 0.39. So the score is still 0-0. And looks like Nugget fell down in the start. Oh, and then Spam hits the wall. And I think he no, he didn't retire, but he's gonna be far, far behind the rest. Poker and Saffron now with a great opportunity to take the 1st point. Nugget 3800s behind Saffron in the lead. Builds up quite a lot of speed over the stretch. Seems like he's catching up a bit, but might be a bit too late. No, he's actually losing time. 5400s behind now. Saffron still at 1st place. Poker 1600s behind him, coming up to the final corner. Saffron goes for a wide line, avoids the border, and will take it. 102.28, good time. Also Poker with a decent time there with 0.42. And we finally see the 1st point on the scoreboard, and it will go to Planetkey-Dynamics. Oh, is that so that they played on the old map pack in the last season in the grand final? Yeah, I think that makes sense, to be honest, but I don't know, we'll see. Oh, Saffron hits the wall in the 1st turn and not able to make the jump. Respawns, but that is not allowed in this tournament, so yeah, I think we are going to see Dignitas now winning their 1st point. Poker will try his best here, take 1st place, but either Nugget or Spam will have to retire. I guess you should never give up, you never know what will happen, but there goes Poker into the wall, so Looks like it will be a blue point. Nugget will crash, Poker catching up to him, but Spam keeping it together and will take first. 102.58. Seems like Poker crashed in the end, but didn't matter. 1-1. Starting the 5th round, Spam with the most amount of points so far with 12, Poker with 11, Nugget with 8 and Saffron also with 8. The fastest time is by Saffron, 102.28. Oh, as Nugget has crashed, and then just as I told that, Saffron goes down as well. Still in front of Nugget though. So this is gonna be 2 battles now, Poker versus Spam and then Saffron versus Nugget. Right now Poker is winning the battle against Spam. Not with much though. Only a few hundreds is the difference. Saffron 100 ahead of Nugget, so this is quite interesting now. And looks like Nugget passed Saffron over the stretch. Another good stretch there from Nugget. Not the best turn though. Saffron comes back, but Nugget exits with more speed. Back to 3rd place. Oh, then almost hit the wall. Let's take a look at the top. It's Saffron, Poker now in the lead. Looks like he will take 1st place. And if Saffron can take 3rd, this will be a red point, and that is the case. 1-2. Yeah, I guess there are 2 sides of the coin. Like the side I like is that the teams would be better trained, and that would make it a better final. And the other side is the players would be pretty bored of the tracks by then. But I think that's like not really a reason. I think you should focus on just trying to make the match as good as possible. And I think even though 4 weeks is quite a lot to train the maps, I think it still makes sense. ESWC you get like 1 month as well, or even more. But yeah, anyways, we'll see what ESL will decide in that question. As we see Spam hitting the wall, Saffron can go up to 3rd place, and in the meantime Poker looks to take another 1st place. And that will give Planetkey-Dynamics a 1-3 lead in this match. 102.29 by Poker, Nugget 0.51, Saffron 0.70 and Spam 105.81. One week, it's enough for the teams to be trained for sure, but I think there's still a difference. Like if you practice it a couple of weeks more than that. But yeah, anyways, we'll see. I think either way, the final would be pretty good. Where's Nugget, by the way? He is not at the top. He has retired even. Can't switch to him. So that should make it a red point. Planetkey-Dynamics on their way to get map point on 2 versus 2. Saffron crashes, but Poker remains. Should take another 1st place. $3,100 ahead of Spam. This should be a good time by Poker. Yeah, 102.35. Saffron with an average time, but enough to get the points, and it's 1-4. Alright, will this be the last round, or can Spam and Nugget bring it back? Spam has been setting a couple of good times. Nugget though Let's see what his fastest time is. It's 102.51, so you can definitely set good times, but it's not been that stable as we see Spam hitting the wall down to 4th place. Nugget now will have to take 1st place behind Poker, but ahead of Saffron. Poker has been outstanding so far in this sub-match. This would be his 4th straight win. Ooh, good turn there from Saffron. Goes up to 2nd place. More and more this looks to be the last round. Coming up to the last corner. Poker will take it. It's another good time by him. 102.35 again. Saffron 0.64, and that's gonna be it. Planetkey-Dynamics will take the 2 versus 2 with a score of 1-5. So this has been a pretty quick match, to say the least. But yeah, I mean, if Team Dignitas are relying on not having to practice this map for the grand final, then it makes sense, because there's really no reason for them to actually practice these tracks, if that's the case. Planetkey-Dynamics will have to practice it for the semi-final. We are moving on to the 3 versus 3. The track will be Lissaria, made by Coasters, and the world record is by Shark, 53.265. And if Planetkey-Dynamics take this sub-match as well, they will be the winner of the match. And as the players are doing some warm-ups, as always, let's take a look at the Deddy. See that Swoopy got the fastest time, 53.27. See, actually, okay, no, Shark got a faster time, set offline. Poker is at 2nd place, 53.31. Then we see Extreme at top 6, 0.42. Spam at top 9, 0.51. Nugget at top 11, 0.58. And Renew at top 14, 0.63. Oh, also Pack in the Deddy at 25th place, 0.68. So I assume all those players will play. Poker, Swoopy and Extreme for Planetkey-Dynamics, and Pack, Nugget and Spam for Team Dignitas. And we'll have one more warm-up. I guess they could have like more than one playoff match played over the weekend, perhaps. But at the same time, I guess it's also nice if they drag it out a bit. So there's like more focus on the matches. But yeah, definitely looking forward to the playoffs. I think we are in for some good matches. Lots of teams being very motivated, especially with like joining new organizations like Planetkey-Dynamics and M&M Gaming. Alright, that's gonna be the end of the warm-ups. Good luck and fun. Pack, Nugget and Spam versus Poker, Swoopy and Extreme. The track is ESL Lissaria by Coasters. And here we go. It's Pack and Spam going up to 1st and 2nd place. Nugget at last place behind the 3 Planetkey-Dynamics players. That jump seems a bit awkward, but all players making it past it. Swoopy though will drop down in the next corner. Nugget also losing a bit more speed. Pack and Spam still doing well at the top, but here comes Poker passing Spam, goes up to 2nd place. We also see that Extreme is not far behind Spam and Pack. Once again, 1st and 2nd, Spam having to slow down though. And that will allow Poker to come back and is very close to passing him. Can Pack and Spam get this point? Good turn there from Poker. And Pack will take the round. Poker takes second, Spam at third, Extreme at fourth, Nugget at fifth, and Swoopy at sixth. That will make it a blue point. Close round though. Not counting Swoopy, that was 3700s between the players. As we are going live into the second round. It's another good start by Spam, seems to have figured out this start. Nugget is kind of the opposite, is again a bit behind. Oh, as we see Pack having to take a different line, otherwise he would have landed into the wall. Nugget goes wide over the platform. As we go over these transitions, he is not at last place. Swoop is actually 2.5 seconds behind. Spam leading. This time did not have to slow down, so he's gonna be in the lead with 2100s. Oh, Pack falls down. He was at second place. Extreme and Poker can go up to second and third. Swoopy though still at sixth place as we come up to the final corner. 53.78 by Spam, and that will be another blue point. 11-10 in the round score. Spam currently carrying his team, 2 wins in a row. Currently sitting at 10 points. Oh wait, he didn't take first in the first round. Never mind. But he's been doing well so far, and I think if Dignitas want to win this sub-match, he will have to continue to drive well, and it seems like he will, and just as I say that, he will get the landing bug. Top 3 for Planetkey-Dynamics, on their way to get on the scoreboard. Pack is at last place, Nugget and Spam 4th and 6th, but as you can see, the distance up to the Planetkey-Dynamics players are quite large, but Extreme falls down and then Nugget is about to pass Poker. Swoopy though looking steady at the top. Oh, and then Nugget loses all his speed in the uphill. Top 2 for Planetkey-Dynamics, that is more than enough to take the point. 53.71 by Swoopy. Poker 54.20 to take second place ahead of Spam, Nugget and Pack. Extreme at 6th. 2-1. Starting the 4th round, this is actually a pretty close matchup. Based on the Daddy, I would say Planetkey-Dynamics would maybe dominate again, but Team Dignitas are keeping it together. And this could be another blue point. Currently occupying 2nd, 3rd and 4th place. Only behind Poker in the lead. Swoopy 6700s behind Poker, and Extreme 1.5 seconds behind. So if unless anything changes, this will be a blue point. Poker only 2400s behind the world record. Or no, not the world record, but the online world record. 53.71, good time by Poker. But Pack, Nugget and Spam, all with good times as well. And they are now in the lead with 3-1. Beginning the 5th round, Poker now in the lead in the team scores with 20, but Swoopy and Extreme at last and second to last position. All players though having set good times. Only Nugget is above 54 seconds. And once again we see Spam with the best start. Pack and Nugget though are nowhere to be seen. Nugget is almost 5 seconds behind, and Pack is 1 second behind. So this is like the previous round, only the opposite. Right now, Spam in the lead, and then Poker, Swoopy, and Extreme following. Gonna bring it to a 1-point difference. Wow, 53.57 by Spam. So far the fastest time. But it's all in vain. And the score is now 3-2. Live into the next round. This time not as good of a start for Spam. Currently sitting at 5th place. Oh, nice jump though, goes up to 3rd with that. Behind Extreme and Pack. Nugget and Poker going for a different line, not as much speed as Spam. Extreme having a lead of 1700s. Pack has dropped down a bit once again, about 1 second behind. Good exit by Spam. Able to pass Extreme, but I think Extreme will pass him here in the downhill, yes. But the next turn, Spam strikes back and he is in the lead. Oh, great turn there from Extreme. Coming up to the last corner, Poker now also showing up. This looks to be a red point, and it will. 53.75 by Extreme, 0.85 by Spam, 0.99 by Poker, 54.51 by Swoopy, 0.65 by Nugget, and 55.64 by Pack. And it's all tied up, 3 points apiece. Oh, Poker with the no drift goes straight into the wall, and that will put him a couple of seconds behind, maybe 3 or 4, actually 5 seconds even. Can at least continue the round, so we'll see if that's gonna make a difference. Right now it won't. Pack and Spam, 2nd and 3rd, Nugget at 5th, that will make it a blue point. Extreme can win his 2nd round in a row if he stays without any faults. Oh, bad downhill there from Spam. Swoopy getting closer to him. I don't think it's gonna matter though, even if he gets defeated here by Swoopy. Oh, wait a minute. Swoopy passing Nugget. Oh, wait a minute. This is a red point, actually. Nugget crashing in the end. I think that's what happened. So, instead of the lead for Team Dignitas, Planetkey-Dynamics are now in the lead with 3-4. And they were behind with 3-1. So, a nice comeback here by the red team, as we see Pack with a bad start. Behind with 1 second again. Extreme and Poker now at 2nd and 1st. Here comes Spam though. It's not given up. And if you can take 1st place, that could definitely make a huge difference. Nugget passing Swoopy as well, goes up to 4th. If Spam can take 1st place here, maybe this will be a blue point. Let's see if he can make it. No! Not enough speed over the uphill. Coming up to the final corner. Nugget though might be able to pass a red player! Spam goes for the risk and he's not going to be rewarded for that. Crashes instead. And Planetkey-Dynamics now in the lead with 2 points. And they are 2 points away from winning this match, and consequently also the match. Oh, both Nugget and Spam getting the landing bug. Yeah, that landing is a bit questionable, to be honest. Like, unfortunately this game you see landing bugs a lot, and I think you kind of have to take that into consideration when you build the tracks on this like competitive level. I think you shouldn't really go for those jumps because they are kind of random and you don't really want that. So yeah, unfortunately Spam and his teammates are down in this round. Swoopy and Extreme 2nd and 1st place. 53.86 by Swoopy, 0.87 by Extreme. And they are up to map and match point at 3-6. So yeah, Dignitas in the lead with 3-1 and now it's 3-6. Alright, could be the final round. I think we will still see the 5 versus 5 though, just for fun. This time no landing bugs by the looks of it. Actually Swoopy might have gotten it, and maybe also Nugget. Poker and Extreme now keeping first and second place. Halfway through the round. Spam and Pack will have to try and catch up before it's too late. Oh, not the best landing from Pack. Lost his grip by being a bit too much to the right. Poker and Extreme looking good, looking solid. And here's the final corner. Pack actually passing Extreme in the end. Nice finish, but it's not gonna matter. That's gonna be the result, 3-7. And now 0-4 in the total score. Alright, so let's see if we will play the 5 versus 5 as well. I think we will. And the lineups are almost completed for Planetkey-Dynamics. It looks like we will see Swoopy, Poker, Extreme, Renew, and maybe Klovny, who is now on the server. I think, yes, I think he will be playing, or maybe, I don't know, here he is, so he's gonna play. And then for Team Dignitas we got Spam, Pack, Insane, Triple X, and one more player, if they have one. Not sure if they do. And let's take a look at the track as well. It's the Real Mushroom, the one that was played in the Stadium Nations Challenge Grand Final, played earlier tonight. It's made by John and Wally, and the world record is 51.778 by Chronos. Alright, I think Saber will be the 5th player for Team Dignitas. He's soon arriving on the server. And Klovny is now on the right side. So he will be Planetkey-Dynamics' 5th player. Here is Saber now on the server. Let's see if he will have a couple of warm-ups or if he will just start. Oh, 71 by Chronos, of course. Did I have the... Yeah, okay, I did have the wrong... No, wait a minute, he's improved this time, actually, so... It must have happened recently. I made these graphics yesterday, so I guess he improved it today. That happens sometimes. Yeah, we can take a look at the Daddy here. So Chronos 0.71 at first place. Swoopy with a nice time again. 0.85 at second place. Huge gap though from first to second. So this is a really good time by Chronos. We see Pack at top 7, 0.90. Poker at top 8, 0.91. Insane also with 0.91 at top 9. Extreme at top 11 with 0.93. Renew at top 12 with 0.98. Massa at top 13 at 0.98. Well, he's not even in these teams. Triple X at top 14, 0.99. And lastly, Spam at top 20, 52.02. That's the end of the warm-ups. We are going live into this last sub-match. Planetkey-Dynamics have already won the match. But Team Dignitas have already won the group stage and will be placed into the grand final. Planetkey-Dynamics into the semi-final by taking second place. Here we go, first round. And it's a close pack of players early on. Spam and Insane, 7th and 8th. Saber with a small bump. Gonna go down to 10th place. Poker dropping down. Takes over that 10th place. At the top, oh, we see Insane crashing. And at the top, it's Renew and Swoopy. First and second for Planetkey-Dynamics. Klovny is behind the Pack and Triple X. Not the best line there from Klovny. And then he got a slowdown as well, driving over the border. Swoopy maybe with a no drift, so now only Renew remaining in front of 4 Team Dignitas players. And that will make it a blue point. So Team Dignitas with the first point here. They don't seem like... I mean, they definitely seen the tracks at least. It's not like they are not giving Planetkey-Dynamics a match here, but yeah, you can definitely see the difference in the amount of practice. Usually Team Dignitas would not be this easily defeated, that's for sure. Klovny now in the lead, close battle with Pack. Spam is the only one who has dropped down, otherwise it's really close. Saber and Insane follow as Pack goes into the wall. Klovny can take over first place, will take it, and that will be a red point. Extreme at 3rd, Renew at 5th, Poker at 6th, and Swoopy at 9th place. Putting the score at 1-1. Renew currently with the most amount of points at 16. As you see, Klovny getting the no drift. Oh, and there goes Extreme. 2 red players down, 3 players remaining. Now only 2 players remaining and only 1 player remaining. Both Renew and Extreme also crashing. Poker is the only player left. Here he is. Oh, actually no, never mind. Swoopy is also left playing, of course. But yeah, this should be a blue point. Although the ending is pretty difficult. It's hard to get a good angle here as you land before the last corner. You can also see some landing bugs here. Pack will take it. Swoopy 2nd, Triple X 3rd, Poker at 4th, Saber at 5th, Spam at 6th, Renew at 7th, Insane at 8th, Klovny at 9th, Extreme at 10th, and that's a blue point. As we start the 4th round. And again, just like we saw in the 3 vs 3, Team Dignitas taking the early lead. But as we saw in the 3 vs 3, Planetkey-Dynamics came back strongly. And I wouldn't be surprised if we saw something similar on this track as well. Poker up in the lead, ahead of Spam at 2nd. Insane has fallen down, seems to have maybe done a similar mistake as he did a couple of rounds ago. Swoopy now passing Poker to go up to first place. Klovny and Extreme behind Spam. Unless we see something drastic happen, this will be a red point coming up to the last corner. Swoopy with a better finish, 52.10. 200s ahead of Poker at 2nd, Klovny and Renew 4th and 5th, and Extreme at 8th. 2 points apiece. Triple X now in the lead in the team scores with 28. To see who is at last place, it's Insane with 15 points. Right now though, Insane is actually in the lead. He's crashed here though a couple of times. This time he will pass it, still keeping that first place. Good speed, only 400s behind the Dedimania record. Swoopy with another good performance. Poker stumbling a bit. And then we have actually Clovny at 10th place. Insane Pack and Spam now top 3 for Dignitas. Coming, oh! As Pack gets the landing bug, will that make it a red point instead? No. Team Dignitas able to win it regardless. And Insane wins that one with a time of 52.17. So I don't think he's gonna be at last place anymore. No, he's gonna go up to sixth place instead. So Dignitas back in the lead at 3-2. Oh, but then Insane will follow that with an early crash. Puts him behind with almost 2 seconds. Clovny has also dropped down for Planetkey-Dynamics. In the lead, it's Renew together with Pack and Swoopy. It's another close round. Might be decided in the end. Right now, though, mostly red players in the front. Oh, Saber hits the wall. And also Spam looks to have lost a bit of speed. Pack can take first place. Oh, second landing bug in a row for Pack. And all the Planetkey-Dynamics players, except Clovny, will pass him. And it's again tied up. Alright, can Pack avoid the triple? Or will he get the landing bug for the 3rd time in a row? That is the big question as we go live into the next round. Oh ho ho! A huge crash there from Clovny. Also Insane with an early mistake for the 2nd round in a row. Pack can go up in the lead. Determined to avoid that landing bug. He's keeping a good pace here. Saber can go up to 2nd, but we see that Extreme, Swoopy, Poker and Renew are occupying the next positions, which would make it a red point. Extreme now going up to 2nd place in the next checkpoint. Here's the ending. Pack will not get the landing bug this time and takes 1st place with a time of 52.04. However, oh wait a minute, this will be a blue point actually. You see the zebra round, as I like to call it. 4-3 now. Starting the 8th round, Renew now in the lead in team scores with 47, Swoopy with 44, Triple X with 43, Poker with 43 as well. Pack gets a no drift. We see that Spam is at 39 points, Extreme also at 39, and so is Pack. Saber at 35, Insane at 28, Clovny at 28 as well. The 2 Finnish players at the bottom. The fastest time is set by Pack, 52.04. Meanwhile, we see that Extreme now have a huge lead ahead of Triple X and Spam for Team Dignitas. Poker is lurking behind them at 4th place. I don't know actually. Yeah, I think this might be a red point, maybe? Yes. But it's pretty close though, I think, in the round score. 25-30 in favor of Planetkey-Dynamics, who ties it up again. 4 points apiece now. It feels like it could go either way, to be honest. Team Dignitas are putting up a nice performance, their best so far, I would say. Pack especially seems to be well trained on this track, as he takes another good start. 0.003 of a second behind the world record, so this is a really good start by Pack. But at the same time, we see that Saber is far behind at last place. Extreme and Renew at 2nd and 3rd. And Poker Goes down to 9th place in the meantime. Pack with no landing bug, and with that he wins another round. 52.01, fastest time so far, and I think that's a big reason why Team Dignitas win this round. 28-27 round score, so couldn't get any closer, and it's 5-4 now. Starting the 10th round. By the way, I think someone got the horn binded to like their analog stick, because the horn is heard in every single corner, so that's a bit of a dick move, but I guess most players aren't really playing with the sound on, I would say. Probably using the mute button. I know I used to do that a lot myself for this very reason. But anyways, Pack can actually take another first place here. Just in front of Extreme. Lots of red players behind him though. In fact, 4 of them, with Clovny ahead of Triple X and Insane. Here comes Pack, and it looks like he will take it again. 51.98. Another great round from Pack. But again, it's in vain. Well, not again, but it's in vain, and the score is now 5-5. Yeah, if you also use Ghost, I think the horns are disabled. You only hear them if you have like the actual cars on. So yeah, that's true. You just have to disable the cars. And I think, like, if not... Yeah, I'm pretty sure all the players in this match are playing without cars on, or with Ghosts on. Pretty sure of that. Oh, lots of blue players have dropped down here. Spam, Insane, and Pack. And actually Saber and Triple X not doing so well either. I think this will be a red point. Oh, Triple X not able to get through. And Extreme will take first place this time ahead of Soupy and Renew. Saber at 4th, and then Poker and Clovny ahead of Spam, Insane, Pack, and Triple X. 5-6, and they have reached the map point, looking to win all the sub-matches. Alright, so can Team Dignitas come back from this? Reminder that we do have tennis mode, so if the score is 6-6, the team will have to win with 2 points. Oh, and there goes Insane. Another bad start for the Finnish player. And the other Finnish player, Clovny, in the lead. Just in front of Triple X. Then we have Swoopy, Saber, Renew, Extreme, Pack, and Poker following. Lots of red players. And that indicates that this will be the final round. Not the best turn from Poker. Let's see if anyone will catch up to him. No. Spam still at last. Clovny though drops down from first place. Oh, but then also Pack will fall down. Oh, and someone got a landing bug in addition. I think though this will be a red point. And yes, that is the case. So Planetkey-Dynamics will take the 5 versus 5 with a score of 5-7. Putting the end result at 6-0. So they take all the sub-matches here. And yeah, I mean, this will probably be the grand final. I mean, I shouldn't say probably, because EC Esports and M&M Gaming can definitely defeat or give Planetkey-Dynamics a good fight in the semifinal, but if you look at the group stage here, like Team Dignitas and Planetkey-Dynamics have definitely done the best, so I wouldn't be surprised if they will also face off against each other in the grand final. But as mentioned, Easy Esports and M&M Gaming will be the quarterfinal, and that one will be played next Sunday, probably at default time, but if not, I will let you know. Of course, there is a schedule but below my stream, where you can see all the content that I provide on this stream. But that's gonna be it for me tonight. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.